Toot toot. Hot Mess Express coming your way. We're just gonna do. I'm fixing to do all the things this morning. The eyes, the makeup, the rest of my makeup, my hair. Please look at my hair. Yeah. We're doing it all. I went to sleep last night. When I got out of the shower, I dried it without putting any kind of a round brush, anything like that to it. I straight up just put in, let me show you what I put in my hair. We're going to do hair. I'm just going to sit here and do hair. I put in some of this, which is a blowout cream. And then I did a little bit of the Moroccan Root Boost for a little bit of the volume. And this morning I'm going to add a little bit of this Pick Me Up. Sometimes I will add a little bit of dry shampoo the night. Most of the time I do. I don't know why I didn't last night. Because if my hair is too clean. But, dear Lord, this is the texture of my hair. Used to, there was a little bit more wave to it, but look how fuzzy, fuzzy wuzzy with Susie's hair. Let me put that out of the way here. I'll let that set for a second. Anyway, so I'm just coming on. QC. I don't know what QC is. So I'm just coming out and just doing my hair and makeup. There may not be anybody on this morning, or there may be people in and out as they're getting ready for work too, as we start our day. But we're gonna do hair and makeup, so it'll probably be a 30-40 minute live, and you can always come back and watch it later if you wanted to. And look at the back of it. Look at this. Look at this disaster. Oh, Lord. Look at the back. I don't even know what the back looks like. Alright. I kind of got it parted. That's kind of how it parted. So we're just leaving it. So. I don't know if anybody else watches true crime. I was going to go on my stories because I like to poll. I love doing my polls on my stories. Because I get feels for... Because everybody... I have so many people that interact with me and my stories, and I love it. I'm gonna use these little clips because it's so fun, because you guys know a lot about me because I'm constantly telling you all the things, and but then when I ask questions and you guys answer too, and I love it because I just get to see what your response is. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else is a true crime junkie. Every once in a while I have to kind of step back because it's like, okay, I gotta have some positive stuff in my life, like let's watch some Andy Griffith, or something like that. But have y'all been watching Good Morning oh, Quebec? Ooh. I've only been to Montreal. That's the only place I've been to Mexico too. I was gonna say that's the only place I've been to outside of the United States. I've been to Montreal before. Are y'all following this Natalia Grace? Do y'all remember her? She was the little... maybe she had dwarfism, I'm not sure. She had something wrong with her. But supposedly these people adopted her. And then the lady said, like, she's actually a 20-something-year-old girl posing to be basically a toddler, and the judge let that lady change her age. I've not seen anything other than headlines or little snippets of news articles, but there is something out there that I've got to watch now and see, because apparently she really was a child. She wasn't this adult trying to con this family into raising her. I don't know if she was from Russia or what. Probably should have got my facts straight before I came on here and asked him, but I mean, I don't know where she was from. I can't remember. Slovakia, something not U.S. And apparently, she's now telling her. I don't know what's taking her so long, because this case has been out to me forever, and I'm like, did she just now find out about the case? Like, because maybe she didn't realize it because she was a child. I'm not sure, but they've now deemed her to be a kid, like a child, and I don't know how old she is now. Have you ever watched that? Her name was Natalia. I want to say Natalie. I struggle because I want to say Natalie, but it's Natalia. It is crazy. It is crazy. So I don't know. And then of course we've got on the other home front, Gypsy Rose. She's out. And I know I already talked about her on my last live because I was very obsessed with that case, because I was like, how in the ever-loving world? She's got this huge social media presence already. And I looked yesterday, and her net worth already, just being out of jail for 5 seconds, is $3 million. I kid you not. 3 mil. Oh, that's not. Let me pin that one again. Stick that one up there. Can you believe that? $3 million? She just got out of jail. But I mean, and I don't know, and it's not like it's a restitution or anything like that. I mean, she had to serve time because she had that Go to John guy. Was his name Nick Go to John or whatever? She had him, come from wherever he was. And neither one of them were all there mentally. I mean, I don't know if Gypsy Rose would have been there had her mama not slowly, poisoned her and made her almost a vegetable. She may have already had a little bit issues, because her mama truly did. But it's from like book deals. Like, she wrote a book and she said it is a tell-all book. We're gonna know really what's going on. And there is a special that one of the my customers. I mean, you know what? You just make friends with your customers, and I love it. Anyway, this was Amy. Amy Gladden was like, she's like, have you seen this? She sent it to me. So I was like, no, but I'm going to, because it's a documentary. The next 3 days. Maybe the 5th, 6th, and 7th. But it's 3 days coming up. So I'm going to watch it. It's a 3-day documentary on it. But she's doing, I'm sure, movie rights, Lifetime movies, you name it, and doing a book deal. So she is posting on social media and all that jazz. So she is going to hurry up. She'll be back in the swing of things before long. I mean, she's been in jail 10 years. But a lot goes on in 10 years. I mean, technology changes every year. So 10 years, but let's just face it, jail is not truly jail. You don't go in and probably never see the light of day and do anything else. These people in there probably have cell phones and living their best life. I mean, not all of them, but probably some. It's not like they're going to come out, and it's not going to be like Shawshank Redemption where they don't know how to function unless they've been in there for 30, 40, 50 years. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not the authority on it. But yeah, she come back and she already understands the social media aspect of everything, and I can only think that she got good therapy, right? I mean, but do they give therapy? Do they do criminal therapy? And you don't ever want to say, I mean, murder's wrong, right? Anytime. Murder's wrong. But there's sometimes where you probably say, I can kind of see, where that happened. I mean, especially self-defense. You gotta do what you gotta do to protect your life and your family. That's a given. And hers was almost like a self-defense because her mom was like slowly killing her. Oh my word. My friend Corey, she asked me one time, she said, have you ever heard of this Gypsy Rose case? And this has been probably 6 years ago maybe. Because Gypsy Rose had to be in jail for 10 years, I think. Because she instigated for that guy to come across the town, across the United States, to kill her mom. And so I think he might have just got 10 years too. And Gypsy either got 8 or 10. I can't remember. But, I mean, it wasn't, a lot. But also, I struggled because I was like, does she even deserve that? Like, she probably really needs to be somewhere more of a mental institution to try to rehabilitate her for a little bit more of a normal life, if she could ever even have one, than a cold hard jail. So I don't really know what type of jail. So I'm with you, Lisa. If she could have at least, maybe I don't know. I never even thought about what kind of jail she went to, but she needed some kind of a therapy place instead of really a prison, because my goodness, her whole life, her medicine closet is like as big as my room in here. They had, and her mama was just, I don't know. And then I got this friend that I ate lunch with all the time. Her name's Molly. And she never knows any of the stories because she's like too busy to stay on, all this kind of stuff. She's like, I ain't got time for all that. Because at lunch, there'll be several of us who say, oh my gosh, have you heard about this? And so then we have to fill her in, and then I have to send her articles so that she can read it. And she'll be like, she's mind blown on all kinds of stuff all the time. Of course, she hadn't heard Gypsy Rose. So I had to send that information to her. So, her mama was a lunatic. Faux show. And then you see the picture. My friend was like, let me show you what she looks like. This was even after all the stuff had happened, because she had been in jail for years. And she sent me the picture, and that little girl, she goes from, she's in a little wheelchair, beady little eyes behind these ginormous glasses, no teeth, and just all hunkered over in a wheelchair, smiling, looks every bit of 5 years old. And then the next picture, my friend says, and this is her now. And she had, of course, the long extensions, I guess she got her teeth fixed, glasses, her contacts in. There was no way it was the same. It was truly like a Cinderella reveal. I was like, how is that the same person? Anyway, I hope and pray she gets whatever therapy she needs. Just to have a normal life here. And y'all, the kicker, I wish I could, because I don't think I have it on here. You could share pictures when you did lives on Instagram, but they've changed it. Instagram, they changed on the daily. They're like my skin. But the pictures of Gypsy Rose's husband, so I'm guessing she met this guy in jail and fell in love with him, look straight up identical. When I say identical, there's no way they don't share the same DNA to her mom. This guy that she is married to and Gypsy Rose's mom look like they are twin brother and sister. And so, of course, all of TikTok has noticed that, right? And they've all said, Gypsy, that is a little, scary. Great. Here's my heat protectant that I got out that I did not spray on my hair. Nice. My question is, did Gypsy see that? Did Gypsy know that they look so much alike? Because maybe she's blinded and blocked out her mom. And now that, of course, she has got millions of followers on all her social medias, you're going to see all those comments, right? Because I can't remember what her husband's name is. Let's just say it's Joe. She's going to be like, Joe, they're saying you look like my mama. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So will that make her all of a sudden start seeing her mom every time she looks at her husband? I mean, y'all jump off when you get a chance onto Google and just, or even TikTok if you have TikTok, because it's all over TikTok. But you could, I'm sure Google has got it now in images and stuff. But you could type in Gypsy Rose husband, and then it's going to predictive text the rest of it. Looks like mom. And look, it's crazy. Now I'm doing my saint makeup. I've been doing my stories every day because I do my my eye makeup. I try to do something different for the most part for my eyes. And then I save it down and post it later, because I had somebody at one point say, "Hey, you did eye makeup the other day. Do you remember?" And I was like, and I still had it, because when I saved my stories, it automatically saves my camera roll. And I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'll just post that reel." And then I thought, well, that's good content for me to have. One less thing I had to worry about posting. So whatever I usually do in my stories makeup wise, I try to save it down and post it within a few days. Alright, now we got us contoured there. Now we're going to go in. I'm using the detail brush. Now we're going to go in with my main highlight shade. And this is Sandy. And today, I normally use this. I am absolutely in love with this. This is from NYX. It's called Bear With Me. It is a sunscreen. It's a sunscreen daily moisturizing primer. Of course, I don't think it has any silicone stuff in it. I think it was water based. I don't know. Who knows what it's got in there, but I do know it works very well with my Saint makeup. And it's a sunscreen. But last night I watched a video of someone who used their Pomifera, and I really want to like this, y'all. Like, everybody and their brother loves this under their Saint makeup. I do not. This is the BB cream, the youth BB cream from Pomifera, but I want to like it. So I put that on under my makeup today, and I mixed a little bit of this because it's got a little bit of, it's got a glowy look to it, like a luminescence. So I did a little smidgen of that to see if I would like it. I just cannot do the that cream like everybody else, and it's irritating. Now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to use, I may use a little Demi this morning. We'll do that because my eyes are a little darker than normal. I think I've got the it's not a cold, but it's, I don't know if maybe it's sinus stuff, but it is. I've been kicking my tail the last couple of days when I wake up till I get staring around. I'm gonna put a little bit of this lighter color also right here, just so that I can it blends good with my darker color into my neckline. And let me find my Demis. You know what? I'm going to put just a little bit of my main highlight shade all around that too. Just a little light layer. And then we'll do the Demi. Let me blend that out. I've never been one to be able to do a lot of Demi either. The NYX Radiant Setting Spray. I'm all about a setting spray too. I love this one. And it's not even because of the formula, but the bottle is such a nice fine mist, and I'm almost done with it, that I am going to put whatever my current love of setting spray is going to be, it's going to go in there. I'll probably actually put my Saint one, because I like the Saint setting spray. I just cannot stand the fire hose packaging. Like, I don't want to drown when I'm trying to set my makeup. It's not going to come out with a vengeance. go ahead and blend this out. Then we're going to do Demi. We've got a couple of colors that you can use your lip and cheeks to do some color correcting under your eyes too, especially if it's a dark, because a lot of people will have the blue or the purple under eyes, you know, but there is a lot of people that have like a brown under eye. And I know if you talk to true people that's like true people, if you talk to some people that's like, brown's not in the color wheel, I know, but it still looks brown to the eye. Like the sweater is brown. It may be multiple colors made together, but this is brown. It looks brown. Anyway, so if you use like a shades of pink, that's gonna help. And I'm not one that's really good at a lot of the color science. I can do the basics. Let me do just a little bit more contour. Sometimes I blend it out too much, but it's buildable, so you can just put it right back on. And once I go over it with my blush and my lip and cheek, well, it blends all together good. So that's why I sometimes blend it too much in the beginning when I could just have waited and blended it a little bit better at the end. Let's see what Demi I'm going to use. Lots of times I use this Y01. That's the one that I usually use a lot, and this is 01. So these two are the ones that I use a good bit. But like right in here, if you've got a brownish under eye that you're trying to cover, these would be really good. And I kind of want to use this R01, just to be honest. I think we're going to try to use a little bit of that to brighten. So I'm just going, let me wipe this off a little bit. Maybe I should use my finger so I don't get too much. But I'm just going to pop this in. You got to be careful, because this is nothing but like pure pigment. So you can go a little ham on it easy. I'm just going to try to brighten just on that little dark little trough that I've got going on here. But you gotta be, I don't want it to be stark white crazy, but I want it to brighten just a little bit. I want it to conceal and brighten. And that's why I went ahead and did a little bit of my highlight shade too, to do a little coverage, my main highlight shade. I think that's good enough. Good enough. I can't believe it's Thursday already, because it's a short week, because we didn't I didn't work on Monday. Now I'm going to go into this bronzer. This is the Bella bronzer. I'm going to bronze. And I don't know what color lip and cheek that I want to wear. I've been wearing sandstone. I'm a creature of habit. Rosewood is my favorite. It is my truly all-time favorite. Followed second by probably Tango. But now, one of the classics that I love the most, that I think everybody needs because it would go with any color outfit that you're wearing, is Nude. And Nude looks great on everyone. And Nude is one of the best coverage blushes, and it works so well if you have discolorations, redness, all that. The Nude is, and it's, when it's nude, here it is. It's like a pinky nude. It's not like a deep brown, you know, like you think of true nude, like a flesh tone. It is it just works well. It's like almost like a rosy nude. So I feel like everybody needs that. So nude would be really pretty today too. But I've been loving sandstone. I may do some sandstone. Why not? Brown, yes. Brown is got the usually they say when you see brown, it's got green undertones to it. So that's why the a lot of people will use like a light pink. A light pink if it's got some brown. Now, if it's a really dark brown, some people will use like a deep red, and you think that's crazy, but it's going to cancel it out. And then you can go over with your concealer and you don't see redness under there because but it has to be a really deep brown. So, this is sandstone. Isn't that pretty? It's just kind of this brick red. See, this is rosewood. I like it a lot because it's kind of like an orangey brown, but it's pretty on. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of the lips. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit of illuminator too. This is Nova. I have pretty much wore this sole illuminator since we got it. It came out however long ago. I've not, I don't think I've used any others because I fell in love with this champagne-y color. It's so pretty. This is a dry, it's kind of, you can probably hear me hitting it because it'll do the job. I normally have it damp. I'm gonna line my lips as usual. Chai latte from LA Girl. I love a brown liner with any color that I use. Even if I was just gonna do a gloss, like a clear gloss, I would do this because it bleeds into my lips so pretty that it gives just it's gorgeous. So we're gonna let that set for just a second. Thank you. Oh look, Kevin Costner just joined. Hey Kevin, any new movies coming out lately? All right, let's do some eyeballs too. What am I gonna do on the eyes? I'm going to first use this right here. Is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof, Waterproof, Retractable Gel Liner. So I'm going to do this in the tight line. I probably should have gave a fair warning. You think I've got a great Cupid's bow? I have to, my lips are, I know I've probably told this a million times, but I had sun poisoning in my senior year. I looked straight up like Ronald McDonald. It was from here to here. It was terrible my senior year. I was out in the sun and then I had a fever blister, and then I just continued to not wear sunscreen and stay out in the sun like a moron. And my lips are all kinds of jacked up, but the top didn't mess up too much. But I've never thought that I've had a good Cupid's bow. So cool. I have to wear the liners for the bottom part because my lips are not, they bleed into my rest of my face pretty easy. So a nice liner helps. Okay, what colors shall I wear today? Get up. Let me get the big gun out here. Look at all this stuff. I love this one because this has got everything. Hallelujah. And then, something fall? Something fell. A piece of something. Oh. That's the wax for the brows. I don't really have a lot of brows to wax, but it's tended to crumble and fall apart. I need to melt it down a little bit. All right. We're going to start with the color, probably basic, just to start this, get this show on the road. So there's basic. Oh, I needed to, number one, get my life together. And number two, hurry. And basically in those orders. I'm going to use a little bit of my highlight shade over my lid just to kind of even out a little bit of that discoloration on my lids. It's not bad, and sometimes I can use it to play with the colors, and if I'm not wearing anything, it kind of makes me look like I've got a little bit of eye makeup on, so sometimes it works to my advantage, and it's actually a little pretty. And while I'm doing this, let me go ahead and powder right here. All up under my eyeballs. I'm not going to powder where I use my illuminator though. And another thing, I forgot to put this in my waterline. This is the Tarte Awake. It's more of a creamy color. I'm gonna put that in my waterline to brighten my eyeballs. Now I will say, when I do a tight line, I always have to, I do too. I always have to clean out whatever this, I don't know why we call them sleep, but the sleeps, because the blacks, after it sets for a minute, the black stuff migrates to the inner eye, and I have to kind of clean that. I'm struggling with words. All right, so now we're going to go in with basic. And I gotta hurry because I still gotta take my hair down. I'm hoping that my hair will cooperate because it's on camera. We're doing it on camera. But it is so clean and it smells good. And I used the shampoo bar last night. It's a castor oil. It's by Kitsch, Kitsch. You know, the one that does the silk pillowcases. They have a rice water shampoo, and they have a castor oil shampoo that's supposed to be really good for your scalp. And my scalp, when I stress and all that, my scalp breaks out sometimes right here. I mean, one little area, and then right here I get fever blisters when I stress, and then right here my scalp will break out. Nice. I may use hot chocolate today if I can find it. I think this may be it. Hot chocolate. We're gonna use that one. I never use hot chocolate. So we're gonna put that on the eyelid. Oh, for some reason I was thinking it was darker. When I use my shimmer colors, I will have less fallout. Not only do you have more pigment using your fingers, but I have less fallout using my fingers. If I use a brush, I'm glittered to the heavens. What else? I need to put something to deep in my crease. I think we're gonna go dun, 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 dun. Now that's in my head. Now I think we're gonna do cocoa. I guess we're just gonna stay all kind of neutral brown. You know what this sweater reminds me of? Jason, you know who Jason Voorhees is? Jason Voorhees, Jason the movie, the hockey mask Jason. You ever seen it with his mom? When his mom comes back and she wears the sweater. Every time I think of an old color sweater, I can't even remember if it's a brown one that she wears, but I just think, I look like Jason Voorhees' mom. Okay, so this is Coco. And I've got the hooded eyeballs. And man, when I'm tired, they go hooded more. They're like a turtle. They retract a little bit to where it's like, and one eye gets lazier. Sorry, my phone's ringing. I put it on Do Not Disturb. But, that was my husband. And in his true fashion, he usually will call multiple times instead of one time and let me call him back. He'll keep calling until I answer. Alright. This is a little bit of Sabrina. And I'm also going to put this in the corner. And I'm going to kind of carry it up a little bit onto that hot chocolate. Yeah, I do use the Hello Skincare Lash Serum. I use it every single night consistently. It's the only one that I could that doesn't irritate my eyes. It's it. It's the only one. I've tried 3 or 4, and it's the only one that I can tolerate. And sensitive eyes. I'm going to do just a little bit of extra fill in here on my eyebrows. And today I use the combo from Thrive. I like to have my eyelashes done if I can beforehand as well. But I used the liquid lash extensions paired with the volumizer. It's a good combo. I like them by themselves too, because you have to work fast because the formula dries quick. Alright, and then lastly, we're going to, this is a navy. I don't probably need to do a navy. Here's a black. We're going to do a little bit of a liner. We're going to put that right in the corner, draw it up, and then I'm going to kind of just almost drag it along my lash line. I like to let it kind of set on my lashes and not do too much because I don't have a lot of lid real estate, so I don't want to take it up with a dark harsh liner. That's it. I think we're good to go on that. And then I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray. Thank you. I feel like, and I doused myself with some setting spray. I feel like I could totally see results within probably about 3 weeks. I was like, oh, I can tell a difference. But by that 5th and 6th week, people were like, what are you wearing on your lashes? What do you have on your lashes? I mean, you need a good mascara. Don't get me wrong. Because not all mascaras are the same. But when you've got long lashes, you can get by with tons that you normally would never have done anything for you. Like most mascaras, I put my lashes on, they look pretty. Some of them look better and they're more prominent. Some mascaras. Alright, we gotta take this out. Cause mama got to go. Woo! Nellie Olson, look out. I feel like there's a kink up there in that one. I probably should have got it better. Is that all? That may be it. Alright. Let me look around and bounce my curls as I'm trying to find my, there it is. Let's say my brush. My comb. Eee, look how pretty. So we're just going to kind of comb it out. It's very Farrah Fawcett, isn't it? Good morning, Charlie. And if I'm not careful, I'll comb these puppies right out because my hair does not hold curl well unless I'm using my favorite little curling wand. Then it will stay for days. Alright, now I'm using the IGK. Lisa, this is the one that you told me that you love and use as well. I've got to get a couple more things. But mine leaks. Does yours leak? Like, it is annoying. But no, when I got it in the mail, it was like that. So I don't know if it was just in the packaging or if they're all time crappy like that. But that one is crappy. I mean, sometimes I can just touch the outside of the bottle and get product out of it. But it smells so good. I love Crybaby too. It's so good. Alright, now what am I going to do? I'm not going to wear it down because I hate my hair down. I truly do. It looks pretty right now for the minute, but within 3 seconds it would get on my last ever loving nerve. I don't even know what the back looks like. Let's look at the back together. Because this is real life. And then I still have this turned on just in case I need it. This is from Head Candy. I can't remember what it's called. I don't really use their stuff much anymore because I feel like they did their CEO, the person who created it, dirty. And so I'm like, I don't really want to buy anything else from that company. And I bought a lot from Head Candy. I loved Head Candy, but I don't get anything from them. I mean, it's not terrible. I can't say it. Yeah. See, I have this weird. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I can't tell. Yeah. Look at that weird part. It is so weird. And no matter, I can comb it. I've tried to comb myself bald before trying to get that part cover up. I have to really spray a lot of hairspray on it to get it to do. And I don't like doing that. So what we're going to do is my usual poof. If it'll work. I could probably put an elastic in it. And it would be really pretty too. Like a little half pony. But let's just see if I can get this this to work good. Because I need to be leaving here in 5-ish minutes. When it's clean is when my poof is the worst because it's it doesn't want to lay right. Or when I'm live on camera and the pressure's on. So I kind of grab it and then I push it. And then I put this little thing in it like that. And then I kind of zhuzh it around. See, that's weird. But what I'm going to do, all I want to do is zoom and zoom. And guess what? I've not filled in my lips yet. Let's do that. This is the, what's it called? Rose Comforting Lip Color in Soft and Juicy. We're going to fill this in. It is a glossy, sheer, slightly berry shimmer shade. It doesn't have much of a color at all. That's the color. But it works so well with my brown liner that I love it together. And when I put it on, it's really glossy. And then it all kind of bleeds together. And I love this color. I could probably get a little bit more volume if I did a little clear elastic. But let's just face it, that's good enough. So I'm going to cover my watch up. I'm going to use this thing right here. I love this pick too because it's metal, and since I have super fine and thin hair. Now my hair is not as thin as it normally is because when you color it, that color is going to coat all your strands and make them swell up, and you're going to have more volume from putting color on your hair. You just want to be careful not to damage it and do it too much. But my hair is fine and thin, and that means sometimes it's hard to hold curl, and it's easy to brush it out, and it's so easy to get static and stuff in it, or your hair sticks to a lot of things like the combs and stuff that you use. But these are metal little spikes, and my hair really doesn't stick to this. I'm just trying to get it to kind of poof up a little bit more, and that's what I do. And if I need to pull it out some here, what have you, those are just kind of nice bouncy curls. Yee! And it smells so clean. The last time I washed it was, I think, Friday night. So I washed it last night. So Friday to Wednesday is not terrible, but it really needed it probably Tuesday. Okay, so there's that. And let's do my earrings. We're going to do this one. It's pretty, isn't it? I love because it's got the white in it, so that really pops against, since my hair is a little bit darker, it shows up. Let's go to work. I hope everyone has a blessed, amazing day, and thank you for watching. And if you watch this later, I'm sorry that it took so long. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yours doesn't leak. Mine leaks. Yes, I will share that in just a second. My crybaby leaks. I mean, if you look at right here, you can see all that. I mean, it's just leaking all around it. I don't know why. It's done it since I've had it. So it came in the mail that way. So, but I got it at the IGK website, and it was super cheap compared to if I went and bought it at Ulta. I don't know if Ulta has the sales whenever the IGK website does. But anyway, yeah, here's the curling iron. It is linked. If you want to search it on Amazon, you can, or you can go to my link tree, and I have this one. It's the pink one. I have two of them that I love. This one is from Bedhead. It is a 1/2 inch, and this one is from Ferrari, and it is a 3/4 inch. So you can look at it, and there is not much of a difference. This is just a hair difference. So, but I've been using this one and loving this one. The curls in my hair hold so well for days, 4 days. And the first day I do my hair at night, I do not small, but medium-sized sections, go to bed, sleep on it, and then I'll wake up and they're a little more relaxed. Then the next day they're even a little more relaxed, and by that third day it is a nice pretty wave. So I mean, I get 3 days of curls, and they hold better when my hair is at least a day dirty. So I usually don't use it the day that I wash it. I will use it, like if I wash my hair on a Saturday night, I would probably use it Monday night or Tuesday night, and then that would give me another full 2 days of not having to do anything with my hair, possibly a third day. That's how it works. I mean, you kind of have to train your hair. And also another thing, when you're doing your hair, to train your hair to get it to do better, wash it more than one time. A lot of people, and I was always that one too, wash it one time, can do a light conditioner and jump out of the shower. But your hair will tell you how dirty it is by whether it lathers up or not. So if you put your shampoo on and it doesn't lather up good, and you rinse it and you think, oh, that's good, I don't need a lot, and just give me a pea size amount. But if you wash your hair, that's going to get it, pretty clean. When you go to wash it again, if you start seeing that lather, that means that the shampoo is actually doing what it's supposed to do. And so it really starts lathering. If it doesn't lather again that well that time, do it a third time. Some people may have to wash their hair 3 times. But on my second shampoo every time, my hair will lather up like crazy. And then when you rinse it, it's almost a squeaky clean. And then your conditioner can do its job too of, and some people don't put it on their hair, but I can get breakage and that, it's kind of stuff. So if I have breakage, then or whatever. You got to do what's best for your hair. And I will I put a little bit, especially right here on the back of my hair, where my hair tends to be the driest. Okay. Happy whatever Thursday. I hope you have an amazing day. That's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you want to color match, it's colormatchbysusie.com. And I'll put that in my link too.